Ever pondered over the true essence of failure? Is it a full stop or merely a comma in the grand narrative of life? Failure, an experience as universal as life itself. It is an abyss, dark, deep, and seemingly without end. Yet within its murky depths, there lies potential. Potential for change, for growth, for a new beginning. Picture a canvas once vibrant and filled with life, now marred by a single devastating stroke of black paint. Is it ruined? Or is it merely awaiting the artist's next move? For in the grand scheme of things, isn't failure just another stroke on the canvas of life? It adds depth, provides contrast, and ultimately makes the final picture more meaningful. In the heart of this abyss, we find our protagonist. A man who, like so many of us, has stumbled, has fallen, has tasted the bitter tang of defeat. Meet John, a man who has stared into the abyss of failure. John was on top of the world until he wasn't. He was a man who had it all: success, recognition, a life many dreamt of. He was soaring high, relishing in the glory of his achievements. Then, as it often happens, life threw him a curveball. Suddenly, he found himself spiraling down into an abyss of failure. The taste of success turned bitter, the applause faded into a deafening silence. His world, once filled with bright colors, was now a monochrome palette of despair. His heart echoed with the pangs of setback, every beat a reminder of his fall. He was lost, adrift in a sea of regret and confusion. The setback was not just a stumble, it was a fall, a tumble down the mountain he had painstakingly climbed. His dreams crumbled, his confidence shattered, yet within him a spark remained, a flicker of hope. In the blink of an eye, John's world turned upside down. But was this the end? Failure, as they say, is the stepping stone to success, and John was about to find out. In the aftermath of his setback, John found himself standing at the precipice of despair. Yet instead of succumbing to the darkness, he chose to light a candle of hope. His struggles were numerous and arduous, akin to climbing an insurmountable mountain. But he was resolute, determined to overcome the setbacks that life had thrown his way. John's journey back up was far from easy. It was a path strewn with obstacles, potholes of self-doubt and storms of criticism. But with every stumble, with every fall, John picked himself up. He dusted off the dirt and continued his march forward. He realized that it wasn't about the speed at which he moved, but rather the direction he was heading. This journey became a testament to his resilience, his perseverance, and his unyielding belief in himself. He learned that setbacks are not the end, but a bend in the road. A bend that leads to better things. He understood that failure wasn't fatal, but the courage to continue that counts. His steps, though small and slow, moved him closer to his comeback. His path was not about erasing the past, but learning from it. It wasn't about avoiding failure, but embracing it. John was down, but not out. He was on his path to a comeback. John's journey was not easy, but he was relentless. And then the dawn broke. As the first light of a new day touched the horizon, John too began to rise. His comeback was not marked by a sudden leap, but by a steady climb. Each step he took was a testament to his resilience, his determination, and his unwavering belief in his own potential. He moved forward, not because the path was clear, but because he knew he could handle the obstacles that lay ahead. John's comeback was not a destination, but a journey. Each day brought new challenges, but also new victories. He savored the taste of success, not because it was sweet, but because he had known the bitterness of failure. His accomplishments were not defined by their magnitude, but by the strength he had to muster to achieve them. John's comeback taught him the true meaning of triumph. It was not about standing on the podium, but about the courage to step back into the arena. The real victory was not in the accolades he received, but in the lessons he learned, the growth he experienced, and the person he became. His failure was not an end, but an opportunity to reassess, to rethink, to rebuild. He used it as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. He used it to fuel his ambition, not to extinguish his dreams. John's story is a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human will. He fell, he rose, and he conquered. John's journey, from the pinnacle of success to the depths of failure and back to the top again, is a journey we all undertake in different ways. This is a tale that reminds us of the strength of the human spirit, of the will to persist and the courage to confront our deepest fears. Through the crucible of failure, John found his inner strength. He fell, was bruised, but he did not break. He rose strong and resolute, armed with lessons etched in adversity and with a spirit invigorated by the promise of triumph. Failure was his teacher, not his undertaker. It became his stepping stone, not his tombstone. It was the dark canvas against which his resilience shone brightly, illuminating his path to victory. Today, John stands not as a symbol of failure, but as a beacon of resilience, tenacity, and triumph. He is not just a comeback hero, he is every one of us.